Hello again everyone. So today I've got something to share with you, which is another card tutorial, and this time it's for a 5x7 bay window card. And as you can see, I've used a masculine kit here, which is Manual Labour by Knitwits, but of course you can use any kits that you wanted or any papers that you want, but I'll show you how to make the base card. And then it's over to you to show me your versions. So grab some cardstock, grab some papers, and let's get going. So to make the bay window card, I've got 3 pieces of cardstock. I've got one here, which is 5x7. One here, which is 5x7.5. And then a stopper, which you can adjust the width to up to you depending how much you want your bay window to come forward. But I've done this at 5 by 2 inches. So this is the back of our card, so we don't need to do anything to that, so I'm going to set it aside. Our stopper, we don't need to do anything. It's just cut like that. So we're going to put those 2 aside and grab our 5 by 7.5 piece. And we're going to score on this one at 1/2 inch, 2 1/4 inches, 4 1 3/4. So it's 4 3/4, and 6 1/2. So it's 1/2, 2 1/4, 4 3/4, and 6 1/2. And the way this is going to be folded is, this is our hinge bit. So I'm going to fold this back, and I'm going to take my score tool and I'm going to burnish it really well, because that is then just going to hook onto the back of our base card. Then the next bit is going to come mounting, and another mounting to create the front of our bay window, and then the last one will be a valley to come back the other way. So once I open it up, you see that you've sort of got a U shape and a little bit off to the side. Now I don't need to burnish these really hard, just a slight burnish just to neaten those creases, because they're not actual folds apart from that one. So let's just put some tape on the inside of that 1/2 inch one. Just fold it over. Actually, let's fold it the other way. There we are. And we're going to just attach it on the inside. And there's your bay window base made. So now we're just going to put the stopper on. Now this piece goes on the edge of our card here, and it needs to be lifted a little bit so that this little piece here can tuck underneath it and hold it in place. So I'm going to put some tape down the right hand side. So I've just got some foam tape. So make sure the tape is off to the right hand side, otherwise you're not going to be able to tuck it under. There we go. So now your bay window bit is going to tuck underneath there. So when it stood up, it'll look like that, like a bay window. And then it's just a case of decorating it. And to do that, so all I did was I measured each of the rectangles and went down half an inch. Sorry, quarter of an inch. So this piece here, measured, if I can find my ruler, here it is, measured 4 3/4 by 1 3/4. So the kit I'm using here is the Manual Labour one by Knitwits, which is a great masculine kit. And then I printed out one of the plainer backgrounds, as in plain colour, but loads and loads of images. So this is going to be our background. So I've got, all of them are going to be 4 3/4 tall. So we've got 2 of them which are 1 1/2, which will go there. And the centre one is 2 1/4. Now, it's worth going around the edge with your black distress ink if you've got any raw edges showing. I've already done it on the red one. I haven't done it on this one. It's up to you. This is not essential, but it does just finish it off nicely. So let's glue them on. If I pull it out, it's just a bit easier to place them down. And the third piece. Now if you have got a pattern that continues, you can see I've done it here. It's all come from the same piece, so the pattern does continue all the way around. And then you just need a piece here, which is, I think, it's, what was it, 1 1/4, it's 1 inch wide, so it's 3/4 of an inch. So what I did was, I resized the tape measure from the kit, which was one of the borders, just to add a bit of interest. So that's how we decorate the front. And then for the inside, I've taken one of the square panels and I've put one of the sentiments in the middle. And let me measure it. It must be 4 3/4. Yeah, 4 3/4 square. So I just used Microsoft Publisher. You could use Microsoft Word because you've got the option where you can just go into the size and say, I want it 4 3/4 inches, please. And it's resized perfectly for you. So that's why I chose the red here for the inside. And that's your card done. And it's just a case then of decorating it how you wish. So obviously this is going to be the front bit. As long as you don't go over the edge here, it'll still stick in the envelope. So what I've got is one of the toppers from the kit, just backed on some black cardstock. Oh, there's a banner for later, I would have been looking for that. So let's just place some glue down the center. So you can see now it ties in with our tape measure. And it's just a tiny bit wider than the front with me. Let's tuck that back under. We can put the banner down the side here. So all these come in the Manual Labour kit. then these screw tops, I just used a 1 inch circle punch. So I resized them to 1 inch and then just punch them out, because I do not cut the circles out, especially 3 small ones like this. So I just resized it. To 1 inch wide. Again, on Microsoft Publisher, just told it what size I wanted, and it did it. And then let's just add one more bunting banner piece to here. And there you have a bay window card. So it stands up nicely, and then you just pull it out from the side there to reveal your sentiment. Obviously you could decorate inside if you wanted to finish it off even further. And then it just holds underneath. So thanks for watching, and I hope you can see how this could be a really versatile but still have some impact, but actually really, really easy to make. And you could decorate it for any occasion using any papers, any kits. So I'd love to see your version. And if you're willing, please share with me in my Facebook group, Paper Crafting with Paul, and you'll find a link in the description below, or just go onto Facebook and type in Paper Crafting with Paul and it'll come up. And remember, you can use any papers, any designs. I'd love to see your versions. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again soon.